Did you know that 37 million Americans have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes? Did you know that alcohol is healthy for the lungs? That is according to actor Tina Fey and her trusted research source, the Irish People. What do these random facts have to do with uric acid levels? As we share 7 popular lifestyle adjustment treatments for high uric acid levels, we will tell you now. Let us begin. 7. Stress reduction. Stress is the master trigger of all things bad in our nervous system. If you have stressful days, you can get an app or a reminder to take breaks and practice some good stretch exercises. You can also refuse to drink caffeine after lunchtime. Practice a consistent sleep and waking pattern, and turn off all electronics and digital screens before you sleep. Fine-tuning your nights perfectly will make you face your stressful days with little hustle. Nevertheless, suppose you need to practice yoga and breathing exercises while suffering from a high uric acid level condition. In that case, you might need medical advice on the ways to reduce casualties. If you're stressed, you might be stressed eating your comfort food, which is most likely high in calories. Not sleeping well and poor coping habits to your stress levels only make your weight management disoriented and all over the place. Soon, we will speak about weight loss and its relevance in treating a disorder that heavily thrives on obesity. 6. Balance insulin levels. Weight gain and uric acid levels are attributes of too much insulin in one system. Adults with type 2 diabetes have a high insulin rate in their bloodstream. Type 2 diabetes is where the body cannot effectively use insulin, and it is also a type for overweight people. About 37 million Americans have diabetes. Out of these, at least 90 to 95% struggle with type 2 diabetes, especially in people above 45. As well, people with prediabetes, a condition that precedes type 2 diabetes, may also have high insulin levels. Therefore, having a balanced insulin level directly impacts high uric acids positively. If your doctor does not regularly check your insulin levels because you do not have a history of diabetes, you can start requesting now. 5. Weight loss plan. Fat cells develop uric acid fast, even worse than muscle cells. When you are built with extra pounds, your organs have to overwork themselves. For instance, your kidneys may struggle to filter out uric acids correctly, which could cause a rise in uric acid levels. Is it gout? You are in the high-risk bracket for gout symptoms if you are obese or simply overweight. Additionally, some exercises having high uric acid prevent you from doing. Most of the time, you have to rest your joints and feet. However, a proper physician can prescribe low-intensity activities to help you lose weight in the right areas. Mainly because we cannot all have the same goals. Your doctor will confirm if your body goals are realistic or not. Then, the real work starts. Weight loss is a combination of food and exercise. If you have the correct activities in check, you should have the proper diet for the treatment. Hence, we will be sharing more information on high purine foods to avoid shortly. A combined effort of physical activity and healthy food achieves the weight goal. 4. Fiber in diet. As you enjoy the in-depth knowledge that we present to you, kindly take a moment to hit the subscribe button. Your fiber foods would become twice as effective if you did. Apparently, fiber is not only for making you poop better. It helps with gout, pseudogout, and hyperuricemia. Fiber-rich foods help the body get rid of uric acid entirely. They are also excellent in false satiety, which makes you watch overeating. Similarly, they balance blood sugar and insulin levels. Whole fiber foods include fresh, frozen, or dried fruit. Then, nuts, barley, oats, and fresh and frozen vegetables. Fiber is one of the many food treatments for high uric acid levels. There are many limitations on what to eat and drink. There is even a ban on alcohol in this treatment process. We are sure doctors advocate against unprescribed drugs too. So next time someone says they are on acid, ask if they mean uric acid. Please do not assume they are into hard narcotics first. They just might have gout. 3. Limit purine-rich foods. Foods that are high in purine include meat, seafood, and vegetables. Note that not all foods within these 3 food groups are terrible. There are some exceptions, which we shall point out. Of course, red meat is the key culprit in the meat department. Some vegetables are also quite helpful, and we shall talk about them in the next point. However, avoid these high purine foods entirely as you treat high uric acid. Organ meat, pork, turkey, mushrooms, dried beans, green peas, cauliflower, mutton, scallops, shellfish, and fish are high purine foods. Following a low purine diet is strategic in eliminating any signs of uric acid in your blood. If you want to stabilize your bloodstream, eat the opposite of these foods. As you limit the foods, you need to understand that there are drinks that need avoiding too. Purine that triggers uric acid is activated when drinking alcohol and sugary drinks. Notwithstanding, drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water a day is an excellent treatment. We will present the details to you shortly. 2. Avoid sugary foods. Sugar in high quantities is an enemy to the bloodstream. Sugar, especially fructose, found primarily in processed and refined foods, can lead to high uric acid levels in the blood. It is advisable to eat whole foods instead of refined and packaged foods. However, if you must eat processed foods with added sugar, you should check the content levels. The labels will show you if the table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, among others, are present and in what quantities. Sometimes supplements have the same problems that processed food has. Health experts might prescribe them, but that does not absolve them from the added sugars. Do not get it twisted. Indeed, supplements with added sugar are healthy for others. Some people require high levels of processed added sugar, except that applies to you in the opposite if you are battling high uric acids. Eat tasty fruits and vegetables like bananas, oranges, broccoli, cucumber, and watermelons whenever you crave sugar. Those fruits are natural sugars that digest well and do not overcompensate in the blood. The acidic levels of these foods will also neutralize the existing uric acid levels in your system. What other foods can you avoid when treating gout? You can augment our list in the comments below. 1. Drink right. First, we all know the importance of water. For emphasis, water wipes out the toxins in our system, including uric acids. Drinking many liters of water a day prevents the uric acid from crystallizing and depositing in the wrong places. Furthermore, drinking alcohol is not acceptable when treating high uric acid levels. Alcohol dehydrates and can trigger an increase in uric acid levels in the bloodstream. The kidney overworks to clear out alcohol. Moreover, drinks like beer are chucked with high purine levels. You are not expected to give up alcohol entirely, only for the treatment process. There are many arguments in favor of alcohol, regardless of the truth factor. In the hilarious words of Tina Fey, in a study, scientists report that drinking beer can be good for the liver. I'm sorry, did I say scientists? I meant Irish people. You are better off giving alcohol up for good, but we are not your dietitian. In addition, sugary beverages penetrate the bloodstream quicker and lead to higher amounts of uric acid. It seems like we are telling you not to drink anything at all. You can drink fiber-rich smoothies and water. It is a healthy and safer bet for controlling high uric acid. Still, on treatments for high uric acid levels, our previous video speaks to 10 lifestyle habits that correct and prevent ureteral block. Check top 10 best habits to deal with ureteral obstruction out now.